Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa and today I am going to be going over my March paycheck #1 budget, and this is going to be for March the 4th through March the 17th. I hope that you guys are doing really well and that you guys are doing well with your budgets. I am always excited on payday, which payday hasn't happened just yet, but I'm just like a couple of days away, so I'm starting to get super excited. And every payday I do a budget and it just gives me a plan for my money, and I'm excited to get that done. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are new here, I am in my late 40s. My daughter, who's in grad school, lives with me, and I am supporting her while she is in school full-time. And I have a regular job, desk job, in doing customer service, and I am a salary employee, so I get paid the same amount every 2 weeks. And so I am in a different season of my life. When I started my budgeting journey, I was an empty nester because none of my kids lived at home, and now I am no longer an empty nester and am helping to support my daughter. So the money that I make has to be enough for 2 of us. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First is my income, and my income this paycheck is $1,500, just like every other paycheck. And I'm going to make an IRA contribution, which is going to be $300. Then I have not cash expenses. Then I have my fixed expenses, and I'm changing the way that I'm doing my budget. I used to set aside half of my bills every single paycheck, but I've decided not to do that. So what you see on my budget this time is the electric bill, Apple, and Netflix, since those are the only bills that are going to need to be paid between the 4th and the 17th. So we're going to try this and see how this works. I know a lot of you are probably used to seeing all of my expenses on every single budget, but I'm going to switch things up a bit and try it this way. So first is my electric, and I don't know what the electric bill is going to be yet, but I am going to budget $250. I don't really think it will be that much, but if it is, I want to make sure that I have enough covered. And then I have an Apple bill, and this is for Apple storage, and that is, how much is that? $3? Yeah, it's $3, $2.99. Then Netflix is due, and that is $14. So if my math is right, and I hope it is, this is going to be $267 for my fixed expenses. Then I've got cash expenses, and the first expense is food and household products. I budget $100 per week. So this paycheck, since we've got 2 weeks, I'm going to budget $200. Now I am doing the 100 envelope challenge. My daughter picks a number out of a little Tupperware bowl every single week, and whatever number she picks, it's somewhere between 1 and 100. We take that out of our grocery budget. So my grocery budget could be $99 or it could be $0. We just don't know. So that's going to be exciting. So be sure to come back to see what number she picks for this next week. And speaking of my daughter, Carol Ann, I give her $60 per week. That is money for gas, spending, eating out, anything that she might, need to spend money on. And so I'm going to give her, again, $60 per week, so $120 this check. She's even been able to save a little bit doing the $1 challenge with that money that I'm giving her. I do cover most of the food, but there are some items that she likes that are brand name that I just think are heck of expensive. And does that even make sense? Very expensive. And I'm just not willing to spend the kind of money. So she uses this budget to buy the things that are outside of my budget. Then I've got gas for my car. I've got a 2014 Kia Soul. I paid cash for it, so I don't have any car payment. And the gas budget is $20 per week. So that's going to be $40 this check. And then last cash expense is personal spending. I am budgeting $20 per week, so that's $40 this check as well. Now I am going to start the a savings challenge that I ended up getting from budgeting with Ira, and it's a challenge where you roll a 20-sided dice, and whatever number I pick, I'm going to take out of my spending envelope. And then I'm also doing the Wait Save Challenge from Gina Renee RN Budgets. And I am going to be weighing in at the end of, what day will it be? See, I'm filming this a little bit early, but I need to figure out how much I want to save for any weight lost and the penalty for gaining weight. So I do need to do that, but I'm trying to think of when I will actually, maybe I'll do it in my check-in video, because that would be real time. I'll probably do that rather than do it when I'm doing my paycheck budget, because I just started on the 1st, which is yesterday. Today is the 2nd, so I'm getting this done a little bit early. Yeah, so we'll have to see, but I'm also going to be doing that challenge to save some money and hopefully lose some weight at the same time. All right, so cash expenses is $320 plus $80 is $400. Moving on to my sinking funds. The first is Christmas, and I set aside $25 every week. So that's going to be $50 this paycheck. Fur babies, also $25 per week, $50 this paycheck. Car maintenance gets $30 per week, so that's going to be $60 this check. Car insurance is going to get $20 per week, so that is $40 this check. Gifts, which is Mother's Day, Father's Day, and birthdays, will get $20, so $10 per week. And then clothes, Amazon, P.O. Box, medical, and vacation, those all get the same amount. It's $5 per week. So that is going to be $10 for this check. And every little bit adds up, even $5 per week. Okay, so I don't have a calculator, so I'm going to have to do this in my head. So here is 100, 200, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270. So $270 for sinking funds. I hope that my phone is charged so I can subtract all this, because I haven't done that yet. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We have 5%. Okay, so let me unlock this thing. It's only got a calculator on here, nothing else. So now let's see how much is remaining. So we're going to take my income of $1,500, subtract my IRA contribution of $300, subtract fixed expenses of $267, subtract cash expenses of $400, and subtracting sinking funds of $270 leaves me a remaining amount of $263. Now, again, I'm going from setting aside half of all of my bills every single paycheck to doing true paycheck budgeting. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do with this remaining amount. I may create an envelope for the rollover so I can put the cash in there, because doing a paycheck budget, like this check, I only have electric, Apple, and Netflix. my next paycheck, let me see. My next paycheck, I have the water bill, AT&T, and Apple. So I'm going to have more remaining next paycheck than I will this check. But I'm not real sure what the first paycheck in April is going to look like and how many days that'll cover. So I don't know. What I'm trying to say, though, is I don't know if I'm going to need the money from the rollover amount from these two checks to cover anything in the first week of April. So I'm thinking I'm going to do an envelope, because I have to be honest, y'all. After this last week being on vacation and swiping my card, I really need to make sure that I am saving the money and not going, oh gosh, there's some extra money in my account, and then log on to Amazon and go crazy. So I think I might take that out in cash and then just create a rollover envelope for that money. And then at the end of each month, maybe at the end of April, we'll have to see, but maybe after the second month, if I see I have a lot left over and I didn't need it for the next check, then I think what we'll do is just draw some extra numbers for the 100 envelope challenge and stuff some extra envelopes. So at least that's the plan right now. Let me know what you think about doing a rollover envelope. Right now, I don't have hardly any cash in my house. I've got my sinking fund money, but all of the money from the 100 envelope challenge that I unstuffed the other day is safely in the bank. So I don't have a lot of money in the house right now. So I feel comfortable keeping that extra money in my envelope. So let me know what you think about that. But that's everything for this video. I am excited that it is already almost payday again. Like I say all the time, I get super excited on payday. It makes me so happy. I love doing my budget, and I'm really excited to switch it up a bit. I got a happy planner. I got some stickers. I am changing the way I'm doing my budget. It's got me like really excited to do budgeting again. Not that I lost my passion for it, but after you do the same thing week after week, it's like, I did this last week. So I'm excited. Hope you guys don't mind the addition of the stickers and the happy planner. I know, I am usually a paper and pen kind of gal, but I do kind of like the stickers a little bit. But I'll fast forward while I'm fumbling through trying to put them on, promise. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.